Do you believe in demons? And the devil and all that shit? I mean, it could be. I don't know. Maybe. I know there's other entities that are non-human, and they couldn't be non-physical, or like in a different dimension, or like reality, or whatever. But I was thinking, like, some people have it harder than others, right? Why is that? And it's always the good people. Like, it's always the real kind-hearted, generally nice people that have the hardest time. Whereas the worst piece of shit you can imagine always gets by, you know? Like, I know someone that's like this. He's always getting by, you know? Like, he's a fucking shit person. And, you know, he gets in trouble with the law and whatnot, but he's always, like, slap on the wrist, you know? He's a fucking piece of shit. Where you have people who are, you know, generally nice, struggling their whole lives. Why the fuck is that? You know? And I was thinking, what if it's... I don't necessarily... I mean, I guess it could be, okay. So let's say if it's being, like, people who are nice, people who are kind-hearted, they're on a mission, right? I believe that you are born to complete a mission, right? You, on the other side, you agreed to do a few things, probably a lot of things, but like there's a main thing you're supposed to do while you're on Earth, right? That's how your soul evolves and develops. This is what I believe. It makes a lot of sense to me too, and I've heard people talk about soul contracts in, you know, near-death experiences where they'll have an accident and they'll die, and then they go on the other side. They have a life review, and everyone that does this has one of these, says the same exact thing. They'll have a life review, and then they'll discuss the soul contract that they made. Anyway, so I believe we all have this contract, and we're on a mission to do something. But I feel like the people who are on a mission for the light, they have like this light to them, and the darkness, you know, they want to distinguish the light. They want to extinguish the light. And I feel like that's why, you know, good people have such a hard time. They get fucking attacked by the dark, whether it's demons or NHIs or whatever you want to call it. It's probably all the same shit, to be honest. But basically, like, have you ever felt like you were under attack? Like, I know I have, and I feel like the more you give in to those, like, negative feelings, and, like, the lower your vibration goes, the easier it is for them to influence you, right? So when I used to drink all the time, I remember having, like, this nasty feeling, like, sluggish and, like, depressed and just very low vibe, right? Very heavy. And I remember, well, not really, I was told that, you know, when I would black out, I would act like a different person. I wouldn't, like, speak a different language and none of that fucking Emily Rose shit, but I would just act differently. I would be like I'm a nice person, you know, and I would act like a fucking asshole. So, and I know alcohol, it, like, lowers your connection with your soul or higher self, whatever the hell it is. So basically, it makes you not you. It lowers the veil that keeps you human. I feel it's something. They call it spirit for a reason, okay? But I feel like people who and drugs too, like meth. I heard meth is the worst one you can do. It's basically like putting a sign on your head in the spirit world, like, hey, come get me, I'm an easy target, right? But people who are like this, they use drugs and alcohol, they're easier to influence, and they just get attacked, you know? Whereas people who are, you know, they treat their bodies nice, they have positive thoughts, you know, they're not dwelling on the negative, they're not easily influenced at all. And the higher you vibrate, the harder it is for the negative influences to affect you. That's why I feel like a lot of people, they'll sit there and gossip about not modern day, but like regular everyday life shit. And they'll bitch and moan to their friends and coworkers, and just low vibe shit. But wonder why, like, everything is just not working out. And they're just stuck in a low vibration. I think all you have to do is just vibe high. You have to eat high vibration food. You have to be physically in high vibration. You gotta move. You know, you can't just sit on your ass. Like, you can't, like, what the way that the society's going right now is like everyone's gonna be like how they are in Wall-E, where there's on fucking scooters riding around, drinking Diet Coke and eating fucking donuts. Like, you ever go to Walmart? That's the shoppers of Walmart. Everywhere you go, it's just someone's on a rascal with a big old cup of Dr. Diet Thunder. Get out of my way, fucking fat ass. That's not nice. Don't say that. That's not nice. It's not their fault they're fat. I don't know. It's my fault I was a fucking alcoholic. Tell you that. Well, I don't have power over the alcohol. No, it don't work that way. I've never done fucking crack or nothing, so I'm not sure. But I know the addiction is fucking real, but at the same time, your will is pretty fucking strong too. You could have your will broken down very easily, sure. But my will to make something in my life has always been strong. I just need an extra kick in the ass. It's not that hard. Anyone can do it. You just gotta want to change. You gotta want to change, and change will find you. That's it. Just keep changing. Every day. Just get a little better. And you'll be a whole new person before you know it. Watch.